Hi there, my name's Andy Young and I'm one of the automotive lecturers down at Unitec in Auckland, New Zealand. And this is one of my basic skills videos. And these are designed to give you a really good foundation on doing some of the simpler jobs around the workshop, be it on a car, motorcycle, how to use tools, all that kind of stuff. Now, on this particular video, I'm going to cover how to polish a plastic headlamp lens. Now, modern cars, lots of modern cars nowadays don't have glass as the lens for the headlights. They use plastic. Probably because it's cheaper. Maybe it's safer. I don't know. But there is a problem with plastic headlight lenses, especially here in New Zealand. The sunlight breaks down that plastic and it causes it to go opaque. And as a result of that, the light being emitted through the headlight lens from the headlight bulb gets diffused. It goes off and it loses the specific beam pattern that it needs to pass the WOF, the MOT. So yes, the headlights, they become opaque and the light that comes out gets refracted and then you lose your beam pattern and it fails the MOT or the WOF. So what we can do is we can use some polish. Now this is just Miracle Shine made by Muck-Off. And it's for polishing bicycle frames. I've been told you can just about use any kind of car polish. You can even use toothpaste. It's got the little granules in it. It's abrasive. It's going to cause the lens to polish up again. I've never tried toothpaste. Give it a go. Let me know if it works or not. We're going to use some of this Miracle Shine stuff. I've used it, lots and lots on different cars. Got Nissan Marches, and I think we did a Holden the other week, Ute with it. So it doesn't just polish paint, it will actually polish up plastic at the same time. So we've got the little trusty old dying Ford Laser outside. It's got a couple of plastic headlights, and I'll just do one of the headlights to camera. It's getting a bit dull. It's not as bad as I've come across before, but it's a good example of just what polishing up the lights is the difference that it makes doing this. And it can mean the difference between your car failing the warrant of fitness and then passing the warrant of fitness, just for sort of 5 minutes per headlight, polishing it up, and a little bit of toothpaste or a little bit of car polish from your local store. It's not expensive, and it's there forever. You just keep it in the garage and use it again in a few years' time when they get dull again. Okay, so outside, let's do the job. Okay, so you can see inside the headlights, we've got a lot of cracks and stuff that's inside the plastic. This isn't going to fix that, but you can also see on the outside of the surface that the headlight is quite dull. The plastic's gone dull and it's starting to go opaque. This will fix that. It'll fix it really well. So we'll just pop the lid off, and you want a reasonable amount on your cloth. Just happens the cloth's the same colour as the fluid. There we go, look. Reasonable amount on there. And then just rub that into the plastic. Just circular motions all the way around, and you've got to do this for about 5 minutes. Obviously it depends a lot on how badly damaged that lens is with the sunshine. Obviously I'll be editing this down a bit. The last thing you want to do is watch me doing this for 5 minutes. If after you've done this you find that it still fails the warrant of fitness due to poor beam pattern, then you're going to need new headlights, because that'll be down to the cracks that are actually inside the plastic, and there's nothing you can do about that. That's just old age, and you're going to need to go and find some new ones from the wreckers, or bite the bullet and buy new ones, which on a car like this, ooh, it's expensive on an old car, isn't it, spending that kind of money? So, after a good 5 minutes or so of polishing up, you should end up with something like that. And you'll see, if you compare to the other side, this is now a lot shinier. A lot of the dulling has gone away, and even though it looks pretty bad with all the cracks in the lens, this is probably still going to be okay for a warrant of fitness. So there you go. Okay, So that's how you can polish up the lens on your plastic headlights. Of course, it doesn't work on glass headlights, so don't even bother trying. It's there just for the plastic ones, for when they go dull due to the sunshine. A real common fault on things like Nissan March, anything else really with a plastic headlight. Some are worse than others, but it saves you having to go out and buy a new one. If a garage says, hey look, you know, it's failed the warrant, you're going to need 2 new headlights because they've gone all dull. Don't believe them. Give this a try first. 9 times out of 10 it's going to work just fine. Okay, well, I'm Andy Young. I'm one of the automotive lecturers down at Unitec in Auckland. This is one of my basic skills videos. Hopefully it's going to save you guys a great heap of money buying headlights now. If you've got any questions or comments, leave them down the bottom and I'll do my very best to get back to you. Don't forget, if you found this video interesting and helpful, please subscribe to the channel. Everyone helps, believe me. And well, thanks for watching. Cheers, over and out.